skrive.
Først så skriver du alt, og du må passe på å følge linjene, det er veldig viktig. Og når du har skrevet alt, så skal du lese det for mamma, ok?
Ok.
3 finger.
The late adopter. Hi guys, I don't welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do this show because we gotta know. We gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else, of course. How's everybody doing in the chat? Of course, as you see in the title, we are going to zero again. Every single time, any single dump is pushing us to zero, unfortunately. Closer and closer to zero, so, you know, again, unfortunately, we are going down to zero again. How's everybody doing in the chat, guys? How's everybody doing in the chat? Deep Seagal, your mate on time always. Not always, but we try to be on time. S, good morning, how you doing? Reese, no music, still only background in your house. Yeah, wife was always like, hey, there is no background music in the... Yeah. So yeah, that's fixed right now. Dude, intro is taking away the massive short right now. Yeah, it might be doing that. We are not gonna do any kind of trading right now. This is a Bitcoin Daily. In Bitcoin Daily, we only talk about what's happening in Bitcoin, right? There will be no trading until tonight. I slept like a baby, so hopefully today, today's trade will be good. Today's trade will be good, but that's gonna come in something like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours from now on. So in 11 hours, we'll do, you know, live trade again. But you know, that's later today. That's later. Right now it's just Bitcoin, just Bitcoin. 50k surely is coming surely if it follows nicely Wyckoff accumulation. It is doing till now. I don't think the 15k is coming ever. I'm gonna explain to you why. Disco fever though. GF Burke is in the chat. The all is lost moment. Capitulation to zero. Yeah, where's our hacker at? Sad is in the chat. Jay, looks like Bitcoin is getting ready for morning dump. Maybe it's so, maybe it's so. So trip to the moon postponed again. Not quite. We still got 1-2 days left until the supermoon. So you know, I don't know if it's postponed or not, but you know, there's that. Nami is in the chat. Good morning, pump it. Yeah, YouTubers have to hold 30, 27, 22, 20, 18. Kinda not rocket science. We're going lower because the economy is dumpster fire. It's not, you know, it's not rocket science, but it is some kind of science, you know, some kind of science. I like this track. It reminds me of some old school. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice track. It's nice track. Start stream, man. Nah, you know, we start at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. You know, 9 a.m. Morning TLM, morning Vishal, how you doing? Captain is in chat. 5 of my 6 shorts are in green. Nice. Captain is shorting big time. 5 out of 6 shorts. How many? Why not just do 1 short instead of 5 or 6? I don't get that. I don't get it. Why do you need to do 6 shorts? Irish guy, Moon will say save us. Strong HTA. Or we are close under if we close under 19,820, we are going down further. I don't know quite about that, but you know, we'll see. I think we are getting very, very close to the bottom right now. Good morning, Snoot, how you doing? Still in a higher low in play? Yeah, the higher low is still in play, Yeah, nothing changed. I mean, it's gonna take a while until we get a lower low, so you know, there's still time. Dominic, Rami, Gaber, J, Hobbyist, 15k. Never. Susan, Chris Munger, I'm waiting until we get free money when buying Bitcoin. Give it to us, TLA, raw. It's gonna be that. Dobro jutro, Tired, how you doing, man? 2070 versus now, which is more brutal, as you saw bot directly. I think this time is more brutal because it is going kind of slower. And I think it's more brutal because I'm more invested this time. Not when it comes to money, but you know, I do follow it like every single day on stream, live, trading it and stuff like that. So I am more into it than I was before. And last time, from what I remember, because I sold that just after the, you know, capitulation dump started, I did not buy, you know, until it was actually over. So I didn't actually care that much. I wasn't that much invested. So I think right now it's more brutal, but that's personal experience though. In case one doesn't work out, in case one... there might be that. Which comes around first, 50k Bitcoin or 50k TLI subscribers? I think 50k TLI subscribers. You cannot go wrong on that bet. What do you think of Pi Cycle Indicator? It's pretty good, but you know, it's been very accurate so far. Shorts, Bitcoin, ETH, DOT, UNFI, LRC, and XRP. Nice shorts. So some always scare when YouTuber says never can't. I'll eat my head. It's crypto. Anything is possible. And because some shorts are USDT and others are coin for coin, because I don't have the USDT. Oh, okay. That said, we can start with the 15k you know, FUD that's going around. couple of days ago, I posted a video in the Telegram. Let me just find the video up here, quick. Here we go. This is the video.
What are you most worried about?
So I saw this video. When was it I posted this? Yeah, a day or two ago, maybe yesterday or the day before that, not quite sure about that. I posted this video in the Telegram chat because this is from...
What are you most worried about?
Oh, it's a little bit too loud, I think. Let me put this on so I can listen to it. And he's talking about, so Anthony, this guy is called Anthony Pompliano, really big, you know, guy in crypto space, and the other guy is Kevin O'Leary, you know, guy from the Shark Tanks. Now this guy is a, you know, kind of scammer kind of type of guy. You know, you can see on his smile, like he really doesn't care. He cares about, you know, making money. And it's Pomp and Kev. Yeah, it's Pomp and Kev. And what you're gonna see here is that we're not gonna watch the entire video, but what you're gonna see here that Kevin O'Leary is actually calling for 15k, and the entire video is about, you know, him saying that, you know, this dump is not finished, we have more room down to go, and so forth, so forth. And let's
Over the next, let's call it 6 to 12 months, what's the thing that you're like, man, people really got to pay attention to this, and I don't think enough people are paying attention to, whether it's a risk or a potential surprise on the horizon?
So people ask me every hour of the day, are we at the bottom? Is it time to buy? And we're not. And the reason I say that is, let's just talk crypto markets, all crypto markets. I don't care what asset class you're in within crypto markets, what coin, what token, what asset, what project. I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're not at the bottom yet. What defines a good bottom is a panic event. Now, we've had some good bankruptcies, but they're all small. You know, yesterday's announcement, Voyager, it's irrelevant. It's so small and so decentralized in the sense that the shareholders are all over the place. And it's not really going to hurt anything. So it doesn't bring the panic bottom that you need. What defines great bottoms is panic in the streets, massive capitulation, massive selling, massive volatility, and then you flush it out. That big toilet in the sky has to flush. It's coming soon. I feel it coming. Somebody's offside, somebody's over-levered. These small guys going to zero just never knew how to manage risk because they'd never experienced anything like this. Now, the good news for them is they've learned, you know, learn, grasshopper, learn. Don't leverage yourself up like that with an asset that you can't ever peg the bottom on. So they got wiped out. So what? It's a great learning experience for them. They'll be much better managers going forward. And the shareholders, chalk it up to entertainment, no different than going to Las Vegas. You took that kind of chance with leverage, you got wiped out. Learn. That's the whole point. But the big event hasn't happened yet. It's coming to a theater near you shortly. I don't know who it's going to be. Somebody's gnashing their teeth right now. Somebody's way over leveraged. Somebody's trying to borrow cash. And tomorrow morning, you might find out who it is. I'm looking forward to that one. That's when you go back into the market, when it's absolute panic in the streets, and it will happen.
When you think that we're at the bottom, which you claim that we are not yet, we'll see. Do you just take a slug of cash and you're all in on one shot, or do you try to dollar cost average your way in? Like, what's your strategy, whether it's in crypto or just other markets in general? How do you normally think about re-entering a market?
Big guys cannot buy on the weak, guys. Me and you can buy on the weak. You know, we can buy on the weak. He cannot buy. He's a billionaire. He cannot buy on the weak, guys.
Yeah, I've never been able to time the bottom. It's impossible. So I've already started to layer in, primarily in equities.
Number one, he already started buying because he cannot find the bottom, but he thinks this is not the bottom. And a lot of a lot of rich people are already dollar cost averaging and already buying. I'm telling you, accumulation phase takes time. It's gonna take 3 to 6 months, maybe a year's time. I don't know how long. He cannot buy on the week. Me and you can, you know, time the bottom, buy the bottom. The bottom down to what you're gonna see he's talking about. He's not trying to time the bottom. He's already buying, guys. He's already buying. He's saying it right now.
Because, you know, we're still not at the bottom there either, because P's are still a little expensive. I anticipate if we could get down to 15 and a half P on the S&P, then you can cherry pick the top 100, you know, highest quality balance sheets in the S&P 500, and that'd probably be a good place to put some money to work. And you'd be layering in. Nobody knows about the recession. It's pretty hard to have a recession of full unemployment, you know, full employment. I mean, we don't have, you know, any. This is not your typical recession, I can tell you that. I haven't even seen any results yet of private companies I've invested in slowing down at all yet. We can't even hire anybody. So we're in a different kind of time right now, and we'll have to see where that goes. But in crypto, you get a lot more volatility. And, you know, obviously the granddaddy asset is Bitcoin. It's holding its own at 20,000. But if you saw that spike down in a panic sell-off, that somebody had to off their coin because they're, you know, being margin called out, and that thing dropped to 15,000 or something, that would be a good place to start putting money to work in again.
15,000. Imagine we went down to 17. He says that panic is going to come from 17 to 15K. It's not going to come from 17 to 15K, guys. The panic already happened. The dump already happened. The capitulation already was done. We went, you know, through a very important level of support at 30K down to 17K. If that isn't the panic, if that isn't the flush, if that isn't blood in the streets, I don't know what is blood in the streets, guys. What this guy is saying, this is what I would call professional FUD. This is a professional FUD, a rich guy that cannot buy on the week. So he's trying to scare you into wait, into buying, into selling your coins into his bag, because he's already dollar cost averaging. He's trying to get you to sell your coins to him, so you are gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna buy at 15K, you know, and stuff like that, right? Oh, we have 20-30% more down to go. He's trying to get you to, you know, to sell your coins to him so he can, you know, so this is a professional FUD. He's trying to scare, you know, other people from not buying so he can accumulate more crypto. And he's accumulating, he said in chat, he's already buying right now because he cannot buy on the week. Me and you can buy on the week. This guy cannot buy on the week. Billionaires cannot buy on the week. They need a long time to accumulate, to get whatever they need to get, and then to start selling when we start going up again, right? This is what I would call professional FUD, and I'm gonna say it right now. I don't think we'll ever see 15K like he says we're gonna have. I mean, what kind of flush down event you can have at 15K? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. We went down to 17.5K. Like, from 17.5K to 15, you think that's gonna be, you know, the panic event? No, the panic already is gone. The panic already is gone. Right now we are ranging between the can we go down to 15? We can, you know, go down to 16K, maybe even 15, maybe even lower. I'm saying we can go down even to 8K. Like, nobody actually knows how low down we go. The only thing we know for the fact right now is that accumulation is happening, guys. This guy is buying. Every big YouTuber is buying. Everybody I've been following is already dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. Yes, nobody can be very sure, you know, where the exact button on the dollar is gonna be, although we're gonna try to time that, and we think it already might have happened. Nobody actually knows that. But people are talking like, oh man, we need some, you know, big kind of, you know, fear-mongering event that's gonna happen, that markets are gonna go down to zero or whatever. Like it's not gonna happen, you know, unless we get some kind of black swan event or something like that, or, you know, the stock markets, you know, dumps down big time. There is no such thing. There is no such thing. Also, if that does happen, Bitcoin will recover a lot faster than the stock market. That you can be very, very sure of. So this guy is talking about, you know, 15K. I also read, I said this before, in the Norwegian newspaper, mainstream newspaper in Norway. It was called, it's Vego Dagblad. I don't know which one of these was. It's a mainstream news in Norway, and usually, you know, the man in the street is actually reading these things. There was an article on Bitcoin not so long ago where they brought in some expert that says, oh, we got a 30% more down to go. This isn't the bottom. Bitcoin is still gonna go down to, you know, 14K. And I said, like, there is no way we're gonna see 14K, because if the man in the street is gonna start buying at 14K, if the man in the street is gonna start buying at 15K, like Kevin O'Leary thinks, you know, we're gonna get to, we are not gonna get to those levels. Not gonna get to those levels. So I would call this professional FUD, guys. I call this professional FUD because, you know, when rich guys are coming out, Do you remember what happened last time when Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and Munger, or whatever his name, Munger, whatever his name, the partner of Warren Buffett, they came on CBNC and I gotta find this. They came on BC and talked crap about Bitcoin. Do you remember that? Warren, Bill, Bitcoin, something like that. Warren Gates, Bitcoin. Yeah, these three guys, but then it was... Yeah, here we go. This was so funny. This is May 2018.
Welcome back, guys.
Let's see. Okay, it's... No, this isn't the video.
Or your Bitcoin, right? We need to talk about Bitcoin in a minute. Charlie.
So these three guys, this is Warren Buffett, Munger, and Bill Gates, and this is on Fox News, but they were also on CNBC. They sat all very nicely next to each other. They were talking to the host, and they were talking crap about Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is going to zero. I won't even, you know, somebody gave me some kind of Bitcoin. I sold it. Even if there was a way to short Bitcoin, I would short it. It's going down to zero. They're just talking crap about Bitcoin, right? What did Bitcoin do? With Bitcoin went down big time. Like we knew that. This is what we call professional FUD, guys. Professional FUD. So right now when Kevin O'Leary, you know, comes out and says Bitcoin is going down to 15K, when, you know, the mainstream media starts posting articles about, yeah, we got a more 30% more down to go and so forth, I would say that's professional FUD. Can we go down there? Yes, we can, but guys, they are already buying. So the, you know, the rich guys are buying. We can go down, don't buy that. But on the other side, they're like, hey man, let me just buy a little bit, you know, a little bit more up here. Yeah. You know, that's what I'm gonna show you an article from, sorry, a video from Altcoin Daily. Altcoin Daily, Kevin O'Leary exposed. I think it's called something like that. Kevin O'Leary exposed. Nah, it's sold 1 day ago.
Including Europe, including space, because I would like to be paid back in a royalty of a clean coin.
You're watching, two things to realize. Number one,
no, it's not this one. Wait, I'm gonna find the video. I'm gonna find the video. 2013, something like that.
It's been a roller coaster ride. This was just heard. Kevin O'Leary's our business.
This is 2013. He wishes this wasn't out there. Kevin O'Leary is speaking to the garbage that that is Bitcoin. So he's talking talking Bitcoin 2013, and at the same time he's also buying Bitcoin. Right?
For those who don't know it, is basically virtual currency, the same that you get for blasting aliens in a video game, except now traded globally. You can buy Bitcoins with virtually any currency on Earth and convert back into any currency or buy goods and services with it.
Well, we talked about the story. What really got us talking about...
But if you don't trust any other currency, this is where you go. So it is essentially...
The reason the
Bitcoin, well over $1 billion in value. So it's here to stay. When you've accumulated...
Yeah, but before that he was talking. So there's a video about... There's a video from Altcoin Daily, from this guy, Altcoin Daily, that he made, you know, a long time ago. Let me see if I can just, you know...
Yes. Welcome back, everybody.
I think it was a very popular video. Let's see videos up here, sort by popularity. How many top Bitcoin? XRP. He's got so many popular videos though. I don't know. But if I find, I will post it in Telegram chat and on Twitter as well. So follow me on Twitter. I'll try to find after the stream and post in Twitter. And Kevin O'Leary is like talking crap about Bitcoin at the same time he's talking, you know, then he gets exposed that it's already out. You know, he is already investing in Bitcoin. Trade from yesterday. No, we closed the trade from yesterday. It's not Black Swan event. So just what I want to, you know, start with this over here is to say that, you know, professional FUD is always out there. Rich guys is always going to tell you to not buy while they are at the same time buying. A rich guy will always tell you how bad Bitcoin is and crypto. At the same time, they will be acquiring it, especially during accumulation phase. And as I said, once we get to this accumulation phase, and I think this accumulation phase that's starting down here right now, once we get to the accumulation phase, there will be a lot of FUD, there will be a lot of bearishness. Everything will be, you know, people will be calling for all kind of levels all the time on the downside, and it is very, very bad. And that's the only thing I remember actually from down here in 2018, is that when we are down here over here, there was so much FUD going all over the place. There was so much, you know, every kind of move is like, oh my god, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down. Every single time it was like, this is going down to zero, right? Everybody was calling for some kind of, this is not the bottom is at 2.5, 2k, 2, you know, it's 1.5. Somebody was even coming saying it's below 1000 down here. You know, there have been all kind of calls on all kind of bottoms and stuff like that, from professional FUD as well. You know, and the same thing is happening right now. Yeah, the way I see it, we are in accumulation phase because, you know, everybody's buying. I don't know anybody who is not buying and accumulating, and they're not just trying to buy, you know, the bottom, they're just dollar cost averaging. So if it goes down, they will still be continuing buying. This is this down here over here is buying area, so they are accumulating buying. But there is a lot of professional FUD out there, so, you know, just there's that. So a little bit rant on that because, you know, I saw the video yesterday or the day before that, I was like, man, this guy again. I'm short every. It feels like the floor is about to fall. Yeah, I'm telling you. When will you change your mind on bottom? What you mean when I change? Why would I change my mind? Why would I change my mind? Anyway, let's see what's happening in Bitcoin, guys. Let's see what's happening in Bitcoin up here. Which chart are we gonna start with? Let's try to start with this chart over here on the daily time frame. What you're gonna see here, we did fall through the very important support level down here at 1020 moving average, right down there through no stoppage up here, no hovering above that. We just lost that right down towards downside. Also this 2-day chart up here, they created this morning doji star that actually fell through towards downside below the previous bottom down there. It's right now going towards downside as well. We got a couple of supports on the downside down here. This is right now, it was actually broken yesterday, but it's still continuing falling towards downside, and the next support is down here at 19.2. These two very important levels of support are, you know, hopefully the bottom one is gonna hold. It's a very important level to actually keep in mind. 19.2, that's a very important level. There are several ways to draw the lines on this chart up here. One way to do this is something like this. You can see the trend line right now is showing us that the target is, you know, something around 19.3, 19.4, give or take. Sorry about that. There could also be this line down here, but it's actually at the same place up here around the 90.3 or something like that. This line up here. If you go to the 2-day chart, the line is looking something like this up here, which we are actually already hitting up there at, and it is actually holding. So, you know, whether that's a 2-day chart up here or, you know, some of these other levels, it could be some kind of range up here that right now we have a, you know, decent support at, you know, everything from up here. But I would say, you know, yeah, everything from up here where we are right now, 19.6 all the way down to 19.2. So I would say this support area down here for us right now, because you know, this 2-day chart does show that we could, you know, this where we are right now could be actually holding as the bottom. You can see here on the 4-hour chart we are getting a little bit extended towards the downside. So are we gonna hit these lower levels all the way down here, or are we just gonna stop up there? You know, that's a big question, you know. So I'm just looking at this 19.6 right where we are right now, and also this 19.3, 19.2, because that could be decent support levels for us. On the daily, on the weekly time frame, that's also down here at 90.3. So you can see all of the confluence right now is down there. But we don't. But beside that, the only thing we have right now is this 2-day chart that's showing us right now 19.6. There might be other reasons why we should stop there. We are actually breaking this trend over here, and actually breaking the trend. We're actually holding the trend line over here on this 4-hourly trend line. We are still hitting the trend line, so that might also be a good reason to actually hold the line, because this trend is something like expanding wedge over here, and right now we are at the bottom of that expanding wedge. So is this dump finished right now or not? A little bit unsure about that, but it looks like we are at the bottom down here when it comes to Bitcoin. And will we go all the way through to 90.3, 90.2, 90.3 and bounce from that? A little bit unsure about that, but I think this I was already up here thinking that this dump is already finished and it can actually break through, but right now we had this big dump towards downside. I think this short-term capitulation dump down here that actually happened over here right now, it still does look a little bit ugly. 30 minutes left for this 4-hourly candle to close, but we are getting overextended. Let's see overextensions down here on the chart up here. It's a little bit, it's normal kind of overextension. This indicator down here shows you overextension, some overextension. You can see down here these extreme overextensions down here during the big dumps. Big dumps, they're like, they don't happen that often, but these normal overextensions, right now we are there. We are at these normal overextensions towards downside. So we pretty much fell through to where we should have gone through. We are overextended towards downside, hitting some kind of support. 4-hourly RSI is at 28, daily RSI is still a little bit high at 35, but it is climbing towards the upside, upside up here. On the top side there is no divergence up here. Let me check if there is divergence. There is no divergence up. See, the price is actually going towards the upside, the RSI is going towards the upside, so on top side there is no divergence on the RSI. On the bottom side there is also no divergence, but I'm wondering if we fall through over here, will there be divergence or not? That's the big question. I think right now if with this speed start falling through over here, there will be bullish divergence towards the upside. So if you do get a lower low down here very fast right now, that might create a bullish divergence towards the upside. On the other hand, I think we are already some kind of bottom, so today I think I will be looking for a long position and not actually a short position. Depends what happens in the next 11 hours, whether this is already going to play out or not. I think it might wait a little bit down here before it actually goes towards the upside. If you look at a 1-hourly time frame, we are getting down there. There is already 1-hourly divergence on the chart over here, so we might already be at the bottom right now over here on this dump. Whether that's the true or not, we have to wait and see, but it was what we are waiting for to happen down here. We did get a nice volume up here on this dump towards the upside. We're still getting less volume down here while we're going. There is divergence on the volume as well. Everything to me right now saying that this is gonna be some kind of bottom over here, that we will bounce decently from up here. At least that's what I'm seeing right now. But when you're looking at the big picture, up here, there is no doubt in my mind that right now this is over here is accumulation phase, and whether we go down to some kind of 15,000-16,000 down here, or a little bit up here to up there, the accumulation phase is not a line down here, it's a range. Accumulation phase is a range. It will be ranging up down between certain levels, and like you saw, big guys are buying, big guys are buying. That dollar cost averaging, they are buying, and the FUD is real, guys. The FUD is real. It's funny how no one says we all gonna make it anymore. Yeah, we all gonna make it. It's gonna make a comeback back when Bitcoin starts going through 60K again. Except the real world affects all the expectations. I'm not sure about it. I think we retest 17.5. It might do that as well, but tomorrow real bad inflation news from USA. Nah, I don't think so. DXY is still pumping. DXY is still pumping. Let's check out DXY. Right now, DXY 0.35. Yeah, DXY is going through the roof. We said this move can go all the way up 110 right now. And if it breaks 110 towards the upside, it's going to increase in speed. So if you thought that this was fast, it's going to go faster after it breaks this line up here. Hey Sasha, we're going to 15K. No, I don't think you watched the entire video, man. I kind of think that today will be a dumpy one, leading to fake out pump tonight in preparation for CP announcements. Guys, everybody is talking about, oh, there are just bad news all around, guys. You gotta see through that. Oh my god, DXY is going up. Oh my god, CPI numbers are bad. Oh my god, inflation is up. Oh my god, the recession is coming. Oh my god, chain supply is stopping out. Oh my god, all of these bad stuff are just being pushed out over and over again. Guys, the blood is already on the streets. People are panicking. You understand that? You gotta understand that. You gotta understand. You gotta see through everything. Even in my chat. I mean, I'm talking about this all the time. Even in my chat, people are still, cannot see through this. People cannot still see through this. Can we dump down to 8K? We can, guys. There is, always chance that there is something that we're gonna go down lower. 15K, 10K, 5K. I don't know, guys. The thing that I know, that recovery will happen. Price will go about 20K. Bitcoin and crypto is not going away. The adoption is happening below the radar every single day. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about the banks that are building on blockchain. Nobody's talking about companies that are building the NFT marketplaces. Nobody's talking about, all of these rich people, acquiring land in metaverses. Nobody's talking about all of the good things in crypto. Nobody. Everybody just spreading FUD over and over again. DXY bad, inflation bad, CPI bad, this bad, that bad. It's going to zero, going to zero. You gotta see through that. Guys, if you wanna be investor, if you wanna be smart, if you wanna be rich, you gotta see through all of the bullshit. You gotta see through all of these rich people, smart people and stuff like that. When they say something doesn't mean crap. You gotta see through all of that and see what's actually at the bottom, right? You gotta ask yourself, what are they not talking about? Because we know what they are talking about. You gotta ask yourself, what are they not talking about? What are they not saying? And also, what are they actually doing? Because there is always, discrepancy between what they are doing and what they are saying. Like Kevin O'Leary, we're gonna go down to 30K. This is not the bottom. We need some kind of panic, some kind of flash blood on the streets. But I'm buying. That's what he's saying. He's buying, but, we need bottom. We need bottom. Guys, you need to see through all of that. You need to see through all of that. I hope I gave you some little bit of hope up there. Although this is moving towards downside, it might be some kind of nice bounce up here very, very soon. Besides that, guys, crypto will survive all of this. Doesn't matter if it takes 5 or 10 years. It will survive all of this. Crypto is not broken, guys. It's not broken. It's the fastest growing industry in the world. Everything is going down. Crypto is going up. People seem to forget that. People seem to forget that, crypto industry is just growing and growing bigger and bigger. But all you guys can actually talk about is bad stuff. This is bad. That is bad. This is bad. That is bad. Because you're in so much fear. You want lower numbers. You believe these guys. You believe Kevin O'Leary. You believe Warren Buffett. You believe all of these other guys that are fudding your coins. You gotta start believing, guys. You gotta start believing in something. Tila, what is P-cycle bottom stuff? P-cycle bottom is the indicator, right? It's a nice indicator. I mean, I don't know who figured it out, but it's a very nice indicator. And where is it? Up here. So if you go up here, let's go pi cycle indicator. Top indicator up here for Bitcoin, pi cycle indicator. You can also see the moving averages, show moving averages. Okay, logarithmic chart up here. So what you're gonna see here, every time these line touches up here together, we have every time they touches up here, crosses each other, we have a top. So it is been predicting tops very, very nicely so far, and right now we are getting extended from the lines up here. Just like we are doing over here, extend from line. So we are getting to some kind of bottom. This is not this pi cycle indicator is not a bottom indicator, but it can be. It can show you that some kind of tops, maybe some kind of tops. Every time it crosses, we are at top. This was a top within 3 days. This was also some kind of top up here. It called it on the day. So it is very nice. It was definitely a very nice indicator. Up here also looks like maybe it was crossing right up here on the top. So we're definitely gonna keep on watching this when we start getting to the top again, when this starts curving towards the upside, and we get something like this up here again, right? So we are definitely gonna follow the pi cycle. What we're gonna say right now, if this starts turning around, you can expect Bitcoin to go above 73k, because when they start turning around towards the upside, this red line, it just took a little while before this green line followed up. So if this starts turning up right now, you know, up there, it's gonna, you know, it might fall down a little bit more. So Bitcoin is gonna get above 73k, you know, eventually based on this, unless of course Bitcoin goes down to zero. If you listen to the FUD, you know, 3k or something like that, right? So we bull run ASAP. There is a pi cycle bottom indicator. Yeah, it might be. Let's see, pi cycle bottom indicator as well. Okay, let's see pi cycle bottom indicator. Is it any good? This was very nice. And this was very nice. Down here it wasn't very nice, but up here it was very nice. Pi cycle bottom, and we are getting a cross right now over here. So, you know, pi cycle bottom down here. Enjoy, guys, enjoy. This is the bottom, right? This is the bottom. If you look at you know, pi cycle bottoms up here on the crosses and stuff like that, right? This over here is the bottom. This over here was the bottom down here when they crossed each other, right? It kind of continued going, you know, it went down and then, you know, it went down. I mean, but it was kind of, you know, down. So if you believe in these pi cycle bottom, pi cycle top indicators, you know, we are getting very close there. Maybe it's a little bit more, maybe it goes down a little bit lower down here. I don't know. We're gonna see that, but you know, we are very, very close to crossing this up here. This on the daily time frame. So if you look at the line up here, something like this, and look at this line is not going to change that much. It's going to cross exactly up here on the 13 July, 2 days. And do you guys know what's happening on 13 July? Do you know what's happening on 13 July, guys? Do you know what's happening on 13 July, guys? Do you know what kind of big event is happening on 13 or 14 July? Do you know what kind of big event is happening? Do you know what is happening? And with that, guys, pi cycle indicator bottom is showing bottom in 2 days. Full moon, super cycle. Been calling it for a long time. Super moon bottom. Accumulation phase. Nobody believes me. I don't care, man. I don't care. I bought my stuff, you know. I don't care. I don't care if you go down to 8k because recovery is gonna be fast. Can we have a black swan event? Of course we can have a black swan event. That happens all the time, but you know, the crypto is not that. I don't care, guys. I don't care. Supermoon is coming. We got supermoons, guys. If you don't believe in supermoons, what do you believe? You need something to believe in. You need something to believe in stronger than Kevin or Larry. You need something to believe in stronger than Warren Buffett. You need something to believe in stronger than Bill Gates. You need something stronger to believe than all the, you know, FUD in the chat and on the Discord and all over the place. You need something stronger to believe. And I'm giving you something stronger. The supermoon, guys. The supermoon. The biggest, the best one supermoon entire year. I'm giving you something to believe in, guys. With that said, guys, enjoy the day, guys. Enjoy the day. By the way, before we actually end it, I'm gonna do this over here. And with that, guys, we gotta end it on a good note. Dude, did you even discover the moon cycle everyone talks about? No, I did not even. Somebody told me a long time ago and we started following it, and then this stuff exploded. Guys, do not believe the FUD. The professional FUD is out there. Everything looks bearish. Everything looks bad. There is blood on the streets. The panic is already gone. The capitulation event already happened. This is accumulation phase, guys. This is accumulation phase. You cannot see that. I cannot help you. Enjoy.